have 4 days in Ushuaia before I board the ship that will take me to Antarctica. It feels surreal to be here, at the end of the world, in this tiny town I've dreamed about for years. I'm so excited. With 4 full days ahead of me, let's hit the sights together. I noticed the city has a little train tour. Might be a good idea to jump on board and get my bearings.
Welcome to the southernmost city train tour in the world. Throughout this tour, you will learn the characteristics that make this city a great tourist attraction.
It's a fun ride. The train makes a few stops around the city and has an audio guide. Next on my itinerary is a quick visit to the Museo del Fin del Mundo. It's a tiny museum separated into 2 locations 2 blocks away from each other. The most interesting part is a short video about the Yamana people playing on an old TV. I also learned about Ushuaia's failed attempt to introduce Canadian beavers to the region. People thought it would be a good fur business. However, with no natural predators in Patagonia, the beavers have multiplied at scary speed and have started massive destruction of the protected trees. Over 16 million hectares of indigenous forest is being damaged. The government is now trying to find a way to eradicate the unwanted beavers. Next, I take a walk around the docks. It's my favorite place in the city. I love looking at the marina. It's so peaceful down here, despite the strong wind. Hey, look what I've just found! That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! Oh, another one! Wow, so much luck! Thank you, Ushuaia! Alright, it's time to jump aboard Patagonia Adventure Explorer and sail the Beagle Channel. We are surrounded by stunning views of the coast, lots of wildlife, and the lighthouse on the end of the world. I'm so glad to be doing the afternoon ride. I get to catch the sunset and see the lights of Ushuaia from the water. Next, I've booked a 4x4 tour to the beautiful landscapes of the lake region. We stop at the filming location of The Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio. Yep, this is the river he falls into multiple times in the movie. We proceed to a breathtaking viewpoint overlooking the Cabajal Valley. And then there's this surreal view. What an eerie landscape. Unfortunately, it's not supposed to look like that around here. It's all beaver damage. After a fun off-road experience, we arrived at the giant Lake Fagnano. We're here for lunch before we head back to the city. My next adventure involves a full day in Tierra del Fuego National Park. We start by paddling on inflatable boats on the Asigami Lake. The lake is beautiful and so peaceful. We take a short hike through the forest to reach a lovely picnic spot. It's delicious veggies on the grill for me, while the others enjoy some non-vegetarian options. After lunch, we hit the beautiful forest of Tierra del Fuego. What a wonderful hike! First through the woods, then we walk on higher grounds above the forest. Falcundo teaches us about the nature around us.
No, nothing. Maybe have water. Yeah, much water.
Next, I'm taking you on a hike to the Los Témpanos Lagoon and the Vinciguerra Glacier. Again, the nature around us is stunning. It's a postcard perfect shot at every step. This trek is a bit more demanding. It was quite muddy too, but I was warned to wear shoes for the occasion. We drink crystal pure glacier water and hike all the way to the glacier and its lagoon. We went through a forest, through mud, through stones, through steep hills, through rivers, through rocks to get here. But the view is so worth it. There's also an ice cave on the other side of the lake. The walls are sparkling with frozen water. I was so hot climbing in, but now that we have been resting for 5 minutes, I'm already starting to freeze. The hike is as beautiful on the way up than it is on the way down. The nature here is gorgeous. I'm in love. Thank you, Ushuaia, for being so awesome and for having me here. I've been dreaming to see you for so long. Sadly, it's my last day in town, but I'm about to visit the most fun destination yet, the Magellanic and Gentoo penguin rookery on Martillo Island. On the way there, we stopped at the so-called flag trees. Yep, that's how strong the wind is in Patagonia. We arrived at the historical Harborton Ranch. We make a quick stop at the Museum of Birds and Southern Mammals. In this museum you can see bones of whales, penguins, sea lions and dolphins. They give us a very informative tour. I really enjoyed my time there.
The name crabiter is not because they feed off crab. The name is because of the shape of the molars.
Interesting.
These molars looks like the claws of the crabs, so that's the reason for the name. And they use that molars in shape of crab like a filter to filter the krill. The krill is that tiny crustacean that is the food of the whales, okay? So they feed off krill.
We then set off for the most anticipated part of our adventure, Martillo Island. On arrival, we see thousands of penguins. We walk for about an hour between the different penguin colonies. We even see newborns in their nests. There are also other birds endemic to southern Patagonia. My time in Patagonia is up. But next up, Antarctica!